Hey guys, welcome to the boat Hairspring, Ivan here, and today we're going to have a look at my G-Shock collection. For those who are new to the channel, I review all sorts of watches, but I'm a huge fan of Casio G-Shock as they got me into the hobby of collecting 8-9 years ago, and that's why I always have a few of them in my watch box. As of right now, I own 7 G-Shocks, most of them have already made an appearance on the channel, but I thought it would still be nice to see them all in one place. Let's check them out. The first one I would like to show you is this GD-100, which is one of my favorite G-Shocks, although it's a bit big for my wrist. It was my first G-Shock ever. I had it for 4 or 5 years and then sold it for no reason, then bought it again, and this one is here to stay. There are two things that make this watch a huge win in my opinion. First of all, the battery. It's not solar, but it's supposed to last 7 years, and that is awesome. Secondly, the backlight. It's one of the best twin LED backlights you can find on a G-Shock, guys. It's very strong and I love the rich blue color. Honestly, the backlight alone is a good reason for you to get this watch, which by the way costs only €80, and for that price you get a 200-meter water resistance, a stopwatch, 5 alarms, wear time and a countdown timer. I also like that the buttons are big and easy to press, and the watch also sits quite comfortable on the wrist despite its oversized dimensions. Overall, a great and expensive G-Shock which is available in a few different colors with both positive and negative displays. Just keep in mind that the color of the backlight is not the same on all models. G-Shock number 2 is the Casio GW6900BC, beautiful grey watch, one of the slimmest G-Shocks on the market right now, and I bought this one last Christmas for just 84 or 87 euro, I don't remember very well. Anyway, great watch, very wearable for a G-Shock and also very popular due to its octagonal case design. This grey reference is now discontinued and very difficult to find at retail, but don't worry as Casio is consistently releasing new colors. For instance, they recently released one with a transparent case and transparent band. In addition, there is a reduced version of this one being released for the ladies, and I'll probably be getting one for my wife. In my opinion, this watch is a fantastic value when bought at retail or below retail, as then you can buy a metal case and bracelet kit, which can completely transform the watch. For now, I'm enjoying mine as it is, but I do have one of these metal bezels and AP style bracelets laying around. They cost about €80 shipped on AliExpress, and they are pretty well made. My only gripe with this watch is the battery, as it only lasts 2 years, but replacing it is cheap and you can probably do it yourself. The third G-Shock in the collection is my gold-plated GWB5000. I've had this one for over a year now and I absolutely love it. I think everyone needs a gold watch in the collection as they are pure fun and they get a ton of different reactions. According to my wife, I look like a rich man when wearing it, while some of my friends think it looks cheap and gaudy, but who cares because I really enjoy wearing this piece. In fact, I like it so much that I was going to buy the burgundy one which was recently released, but then Casio announced the rose gold version and I decided to get that one instead, so stay tuned. For those of you who don't like such flashy watches, it's available in other colors such as silver, black and blue. There are also a few titanium models available, but at 1000 plus euro they're significantly more expensive than this one, which can be found for about 460 euro, which is not cheap either, but if you like the design, you won't be disappointed. The finishing on the case and the bracelet is exceptional as you can see, and the watch is also solar powered, multi-band 6, Bluetooth enabled, and it also has one of the most legible negative displays I've ever seen on a G-Shock. Moving on, let's have a look at my GW6900BC, which has one of the most iconic G-Shock designs since 1995, and for that reason I'm very happy to have it in my collection. This particular reference has a solar-powered module which is radio-controlled, and it also comes on a fantastic combi bracelet. I think out of all the G-Shocks you're going to see in this video, this one is the most comfortable, mainly because of the bracelet. Then it's a bit large, but definitely not as big as the GD100 I showed you at the beginning. Price-wise, I paid €150 for this one, but you can get it for much less than that if you go for the resin band model. That being said, there are a ton of different colors to choose from, as well as special and limited editions, so making a choice might be a little bit difficult and you will have to take your time. Just be careful as most 6900 models are neither tough solar nor multi-band 6. And finally, I'll just say that due to its popularity, variations of this model have been featured in many movies such as the Mission Impossible. The fifth G-Shock in my collection is my ANADIG GST B200G. It combines black and rose gold colors, which I think go together really well. And you know guys, this reference is becoming a bit rare. In fact, it was never released in Europe, only in Asia and the USA. I got mine for just 230 euros shipped, and for that price it's one heck of a watch. Just like most of my other G-Shocks, this one is also solar powered, and you have a nice battery level indicator on the dial. Speaking of which, it's gorgeous, and I really like the 3D rose gold hour markers. The watch also has a digital display, which is very clear and easy to read, and this G-Shock also has a fantastic LED blue backlight that illuminates both the dial and the digital display simultaneously. If any of you guys watching are considering getting a G-Shock MTG but can't justify paying 800 euro or more, then this is the one to go with. You can also have a look at its successor, the GST B300, but I personally prefer the design and look of this one. Member number 6 in my G-Shock family is the Gravity Master GWA1000FC, which is another rare piece. What you're seeing here guys is basically a resin MTG, as the quality is outstanding. I really love the orange accents here and the overall aviation inspired layout of the dial with the two sub registers at 12 and 6 o'clock, also look incredibly cool in my opinion. As you can see, it comes with a full resin composite bracelet, which is of much higher quality than the one on my GW6900, but then this is a more expensive watch. I paid 380 euro for it brand new, which makes it a hard pick since there are many alternatives in this price range, such as the GG-B1000. However, this G-Shock has one unique feature. Besides being solar powered and radio controlled, it is the only analog G-Shock that has a thermometer function, and here is how it works. Press the top right button once, the hands will start moving and give you a reading shortly after. To learn more about this watch, you can check my full review, which is available on the channel. And finally, the last Casio G-Shock in the collection is my MTG-B1000. It's also the most expensive G-Shock I've ever owned. The retail price was 899 euro, but I got mine with a discount of 25%, which brought the price down to exactly 674 euro. If you're not familiar with the watch, once again watch my full review, but basically this one has a more premium finishing, a sapphire crystal, and a more advanced module than your typical mid-range G-Shock. The reason I like it though is the all-metal design, the bracelet which is fantastic, and the wrist presence that it has. As I mentioned in the full review, this is my most complimented watch and it gets noticed more often than not. Just look at the dial and the domed sapphire crystal and you'll see why. Then despite the 55mm case diameter, the watch is surprisingly wearable, and it's also really comfortable thanks to the resin padded bracelet and articulating end links. Last year Casio released the successor of this one, which is the MTG B2000. It looks spectacular and much more elegant, but for now I'll be sticking to this one as I love the all metal look. So there you have it guys, the magnificent 7 G-Shocks in my watch collection. I enjoy owning every single one of these pieces, although I might sell a couple in order to fund some future purchases. You know, sometimes I'm tempted to get an MRG, but since I've never seen one in person, I'm a bit hesitant about dropping more than 2000 euro on one, so for now I'm trying to behave. But how about you guys? Are you into G-Shocks? How many do you own? Which one is your favorite? And what are your thoughts of the MRG lineup? Please leave a comment and let us know. And that is the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, consider subscribing so that you don't miss any of my future content. Thanks for watching everyone, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.